Welcome to Jackson Cloud, and get ready to imagine with us, because we're about to do it. I'm Jamin.
I'm Casey.
And I'm Olivia.
And on the table today is Someone Has Died, in which someone has died. And then the estate keeper, who Olivia will be playing, she's kind of the game master, if you will, is going to tell us her identity.
A PTA president.
That's like Parent-Teacher Association, right?
Yeah.
You're a
Parent-Teacher Association. The lowest hovering helicopter parent.
And Olivia, that's who she is, and she's in charge of what is being bequeathed on...
Well, no. The PTA president has died, and
right.
I am the estate's
keeper. For her. So you now, based on your identity, are going to tell us what she's left behind that we're trying to get.
So the estate left behind is the family's fortune of gold that has been turned into participation trophies.
Yeah, sounds about right. Olivia also has a deck called objection cards, or the black cards in here. If we ever say anything that she just wants to reward us for because she thought it was hilarious or she feels bad or literally whatever, she can give us an objection card, and then we can use those against each other as we go on, which you'll see if it happens. But that's been the opening. Would you like to call us into session and start the bequeathing?
I don't think we have one.
Is that the word? And then we will explain who we are and why we think you should give it to us.
Yes, we are gathered here today because unfortunately our lovely PTA president has passed. And you two are up for receiving the inheritance of the solid gold participation trophies.
Would you like to go first or me?
I want you to go first because I still don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
I've got 2 backstory cards, a relationship to the deceased, and an identity card. I have to use all of them in explaining why I should win. All right, here we go. Yes, my name is Philip, and I just could really use a trophy in my life these days. It's been very sad and lonely ever since I flunked out of clown college, where nobody liked me, and I had to figure out what else I would do with my life, but I spent all my money on clown college, and so there was nowhere to go, and I eventually had to just do whatever would come about. And so these days I'm a Revolutionary War reenactor because it's free and it doesn't require money, so that's what I do.
Actually, a lot of times you get paid for that.
Well, not me. I don't get paid for it. Indeed, I'm hoping I can come about to make some money. I've been working on my new mixtape. And if all goes according to plan, as I hope, me and the Phillips will finally have a real solid mixtape to get out there. I really do miss what's her face. She was very close to me. Indeed, I once hypnotized them. That was how I got to know them. And I believe she wrote somewhere in her will, or somewhere, that I would be given these things. Has literally no connection to the hypnotizing, though. Just want to be clear.
Mm-hmm.
And you are?
Bro, like, for real. I used to, skate up at the school all the time, and she kept trying to stop me whenever I would go there. But, like, I did some sweet pop shove-its off of some of the guardrails, and she tried to stop me. But, like, those were trophy-worthy. And whenever she would confront me, I would leave, but I'd at least do one trick on the way out. And so I would try to, do one trick or two tricks, and then, bro, I'd be out. And it would be like so wicked. And so it was almost like, you know, she reminded me of my mommy. And so I loved her, even though she hated me. But I loved her because, you know, dude, that was the way it is.
Okay.
I would like to raise an objection. I know that you're in witness protection, and that's not really your identity. And the card says that you have to draw a new identity.
But bro, like totally.
Stop talking like that. I know that's not who you are.
All right, you're right. I'm actually undercover for the. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Miami Herald, writing a story on the power of PTA and what it can do for local communities.
Sounds very dishonest. No trophies for the dishonest.
I want my Pulitzer, even if it's a participation Pulitzer.
Oh, dishonest. Very dishonest. I'm feeling it.
What about you, though? You're from Canada.
What? No.
Wearing a Canada tuxedo.
No, so much denim. Yes. There's nothing wrong with being from Canada. This is where the greatest Revolutionary War reenactors are from.
Uh-huh.
Because we have no personal investment, so we can come and reenact it.
With the full vigor?
Without the inner violence.
So what's your story on that?
That's not what this is about.
So now I get to ask both of you a question, right?
Probably. Next
and you're
phase.
Gonna have to use
interrogation round.
Okay.
Yep. You get to ask us one direct question, and we must incorporate a new backstory card, which Olivia has now given us. So here we go. Okay.
Okay.
Me first. Do you have a question?
Let me think for a second.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Not quite, no. A little weird, a little close. Whom do I have a question for first?
Not Canadian Philip.
Philip.
Crap.
I'm a little bit unclear about how well you know the deceased. So you've hypnotized her before, but would you consider you and her to be friends? Is she just a colleague? Or describe to me.
Well, we were very, very close, or at least she thinks she was. For no reason does she think we were close. By the way, I feel like your outfit looks very much like mine.
It's true.
Yes. Oh, that's very ironic. I feel like one of us should go change.
That actually just happened.
Yeah, that's a little strange. I'll give you that.
Amazing.
Yes, not sure what that has to do with the answer, but would you give such beautiful trophies to someone who dresses like this?
Well, you're both dressed like that.
I don't know what your point is.
So what was your question for me?
Yes. So, obviously, we have the whole witness protection thing going on. So, maybe some of the details were unclear. But, did you know her because you went to the school in which she was a PTA president? Or did you meet her specifically for the article you were writing?
Well, so I thought of her as my mommy. And it was only through our work that we first that we first met. And, you know, I was undercover as the skateboarder trying to get close to look similar to like her son. But I was also trying to get under cover for the corruption that she was trying to point out at the school. But she was trying to point it out through the PTA, whereas I wanted to, you know, let everyone know about the corruption through the press.
I see.
And, you know, interviewing has been a little bit difficult with my breath. But we still get through it. Zoom has made it much easier to be able to do that. And, yeah.
Okay. So what is our next phase of the game?
Next phase is recess, where we can go out and talk to each other if we want. I don't know that I have anything to ask you.
I have lots of questions to ask you.
You're getting very sleepy.
You can't hypnotize me. You can only hypnotize them.
Did. Apparently I know how. You want to play this out further, or are you good?
No, I'm hypnotized. I'm good.
Not sure I fully understand this part of the session, but
okay.
I imagine it can be hilarious.
I'll give each of you one more of these just to make things interesting.
One more objection card. Very good.
Ah, found it! You poisoned the water supply.
How dare you?
I know you're a Canadian, but you're hypnotizing the entire school board and PTA trying to poison their water supply. It's like Flint all over again.
You literally just described what's-his-face from Batman. Scarecrow?
Yeah.
I'm Scarecrow now?
Yeah, you have a skull in your card. It's
Ironically, you flunked out of clown school, so you couldn't be the Joker.
Yes. Well,
see, that's why it was Scarecrow, because you couldn't be the Joker.
You did catch me. I did poison the water supply, but hey, you forgot yourself. I know you catfished the deceased. How dare you, sir?
Whoa.
I mean, I did try to become her son, and I wasn't her son.
Yes,
so
I know.
That is what I tried to do.
I only poisoned people. But you, the things you've done to try to get...
You poisoned and hypnotized. I tried to write a good story and perform the great pop show.
Villain, I will give you that.
And you're Canadian.
All right, what's
the
our next
most
phase?
polite villain of all. Now we go to the bequeathing. Is that the word? That word feels weird to me. Final statements. We come in and we make our final statements, and then you have to choose.
Okay. I'm going to give one more objection to each of you in case you want to throw off each other's final statements.
Who would you like to final statement first?
We'll just keep the order that we've been going.
Crap. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, my name is Philip.
Go home, you're drunk.
Go home, I'm drunk. It's not fair at all. I've had a little bit, I'll be honest. It was mostly the poison. So, yes, I poisoned a few people. I don't know if he told you that. But I didn't kill the president.
Sure you didn't.
The PTA,
with the water supply.
The PTA president. I only hypnotized her. She's fine. She's fine. Anyways.
She's dead.
But she's fine now. So yeah, you should give me the stuff. That's my statement.
Alrighty.
Well, you see, I did so many good tricks, and then the story's going to come out, and it's totally going to be Pulitzer.
Hold up. I found your mugshot.
Oh, yeah?
You!
I have been arrested for trying to trespass when writing a story.
I
know there was a
witness
mugshot.
protection.
Yeah.
That was a good comeback. Crap.
Yeah, I was trying to write a good story, got trespassed. They arrested me. It's fine.
And I have a letter that says the deceased. I have a letter from the deceased that says you blank. You killed her.
I did not kill her.
That's what the letter says. Look
I
right
loved
here.
her like my mommy.
And the weird Oedipus complex, you killed her. I don't remember if Oedipus did that.
No, he didn't.
Oh, no, that
anyway,
was other things.
Yep.
Forget Oedipus. It had nothing to do with this, and I don't want to talk about it again.
So nothing to do with that. That was they tried to frame me during the trespassing so that the story wouldn't come out for the investigation we were doing with her as the PTA against the corruption upon the school. That's a fake letter.
Well-
Surprisingly, a good response.
I think I've come to my conclusion. Well, we have a few issues here regarding this participation trophy, but with the foul play of hypnotism and poisoning, I just wouldn't feel comfortable giving, quite honestly, a penny to Philip. So,
But my mixtape.
I realize that you are very desperate for the money, which is probably
I
why
flunked
you've
out of
done
clown college.
so many
I just wanted one
terrible
award.
things. But I believe that there was probably at least a semblance of a real connection between this guy and our PTA president.
Not according to this letter.
I
That's a fake letter.
kind of believe you may have written the letter yourself, in all honesty.
No, I hypnotized her so she would.
Oh,
I mean-
okay.
You heard it here first, folks.
I'm going back
It's a
to
new
Canada.
scoop.
Back to Canada. Oh no.
Casey wins.
And I'm Tony, signing off for the Miami Herald, winning a Pulitzer.
Philip's coming for you, baby.
Well, you're in Canada. I'm in Miami. We're a far way away.
And that is Someone Has Died.
This is the first time we've played it.
Yes.
So I'm sure if we were to play it again, it'd go a little bit smoother.
Probably.
We could probably get it down to where it doesn't take as long per one story.
You'll have to check
Oh,
out
we're
our
trying to
next
figure it
video
out as we
where we
go.
do it again. And this time, Olivia is one of the people that do the things. That makes sense? That makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, with that, we'll catch you next time.
I won!